Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. On the last episode, we defeated Barber, also known as the Colossus with that beard, and in this episode, I wanted to actually start off from the altar I saved at because I just like this little detail, that the fact that when you save and turn off the game, it's actually Wanda sleeping or resting at the side of the stone. It's just little details like that I love in video games sometimes. Like, it's so easy to just, load in the game and just have him standing up. But no, you actually get, him waking up and going back on his adventure, which, it's just really cool to me. Anyway, today we're going to be taking on Hydrus, which is the first Colossus which is completely underwater and fights completely in the water. Now, usually I would mention the weights and sizes of the Colossus, but when we actually get to Colossus and start fighting them. However, with this one, I actually want to... First, let me check, yes, I'm going the right direction. With this one, I actually want to mention it right now, because this has one of my favorite length, like, there's no official lengths for the Colossus, as far as people know. So there are some people that believe that Hydrus is around 160 feet, to people believing it's around 280 feet. Again, I'm going off of the Shadow of Colossus Wikipedia page, because that's made by extremely dedicated fans, so they probably did their research and probably came to the conclusion it's probably 280 feet. And it's also 280 tons, which is insane to me. But anyway, the actual discussion that I wanted to do while we make our way over to Hydrus is I want to talk about a subject that I started last episode, which is when to create a remake. And that's a very touchy subject for a lot of people, because when you take something that is old and people, have nostalgia for, and then try to redo it, people want it. A lot of people don't like change, it has to be exactly the same. It has to, be the way that I remember it, and, if you don't like it my way, then you're dumb. Hang on, very quickly, I just want to check. This is the way to Gaius, and... I think I actually took a wrong turn. Hang on, give me a second. I'm actually going to turn around right here. Come on, aggro. There's another way to get to the Leviathan. But I do think there are times and places when you need remakes, and Shadow of Colossus is actually one of the best timed remakes, I think, ever, because I looked at footage when you go back to the original game on PS2. That game runs terribly when you look at it nowadays, because... That was a game that put artistic integrity of, like, the concept art over actual game performance, which rarely happens. Usually you get you usually get the art team, and they get their concept art together. Just gonna pick up some fruit very quickly. I can't believe I remember the trees here. And they're like, okay, we want it to look like this, and then the technical team is like, okay, we can't do that, because that would literally make the system we're making it for die. And, it's a big debate between, the art team and the technical team tried to reach a compromise. But no, for the original PlayStation 2 game, a lot of the art remained intact, and that was actually to the detriment of the PS2, which could hardly run the bloody game. Ooh. Do you have a... No, you have a regular tail. Damn. You may have noticed, I did actually go out into the world, and my grip and health are considerably bigger, as I promised I would. And that will happen throughout the course of the entire game. Aggro, where are you? Come on, buddy. You can't go off on your own. There he is. Yeah, loop. But, I'm a guy who's pretty open to changing things. So, I don't get really mad when people change things, or developers change things from the old thing, because in my mind I'm like, okay, there's always going to be the old version of the game. So, if they want to change things for the new version, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, then, as an example, I'm okay with that, because I think things need to change. You can't just... there are things that are outdated in Final Fantasy VII that need to get updated. Like, the materia system is... Don't get me wrong, the materia system is fun, but it's flat out broken. The visuals in that game are old as shit. And the game has some bad translation. Now, don't get me wrong, I freaking love Final Fantasy VII, but I'm also interested to see a updated version which, you know, quote-unquote fixes things. Or, you know, changes things, just to be a little bit different. Then you got, like, examples of games which, like, aren't remakes, they're reboots, like DMC, Devil May Cry. And people say the game's awful, because it's got the DMC name attached to it. Honestly, I don't think the game's bad. I think it's a pretty damn good action game. I just think it's a... Get over here, little lizard. I just think it's a terrible Devil May Cry game. If it was called something else and it didn't have the Devil May Cry name attached to it, I honestly think people wouldn't have as much a problem. Shit. Didn't expect to fall right there. And there's plenty of other games where I can admit that. A lot of people can't... God, this is really embarrassing. Wanda! Get up there, jeez. There's a lot of people who can't, like, separate the name from the game. And I understand that. So, another good example is Hitman Absolution. Pretty damn good stealth game. Terrible Hitman game. Or, Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Great horror game. Terrible Silent Hill game. And that's a very interesting discussion I have with people, because I am able to forget that DMC is a Devil May Cry game. But a lot of people can't. And that is something that is very specific to me, I will admit. Damn it, I don't think I hit him. Wait, did I? Oh. Ah, shit. Freaking. Damn lizards. I'm actually kind of glad that it's taking a while, because it gives me time to just sort of ramble on the points that I want to go on. I will actually cut if this takes too long. Okay, lizard, slow down. Stay right there. Perfect. And then you have that nice middle ground which people have, which is remasters, where it is the old game, it's just up-res, and then of course you get the people who are like, stop making remasters of old games. And people forget not everyone played those games. Like, I think remasters do have a place because it gives a new generation a chance to play certain games. Would I prefer a new thing? Yeah, probably. But if they can update a old game to run better, or, you know, be presented a little bit more smoothly, then I have no qualms with that. That is my basic stance on remakes and remasters and reboots. And again, I am very curious to see what people say about their opinions on remakes, remasters, and reboots. Shadow of the Colossus was one of the only remakes which I can think of where I'm like, don't change too much. Just update the visuals, make it run better, leave everything else intact, and maybe add one thing, which they did. They did add one thing, and we will get to that one thing eventually. Am I actually going the right direction? Shit, I need to go into the sunlight to check. I know it's up here somewhere. In the north. I think I have to take a right. Let's get into the sunlight and check. But, Shadow of the Colossus is the only exception to that rule when they announced the remake, and I was like, I hope they don't change too much. You know. Okay, it's that direction. So yeah, if I go up here and take a right, then I should get to Hydrus. I don't think I've ever taken this route before. I think I always went through the Gaius route. Even though I said that was the wrong way. It probably wasn't the wrong way. There's multiple routes to get to Colossus, but, God, that... See, I played this game many times, and even now I'm starting to see, you know, more than one way and more of the world that I haven't seen before. Okay, there's another save altar here, and there's probably going to be another lizard. And this time, I'm going to cut out me trying to find that lizard, so I'll be back in a second. I think I got the tail. Yes! Cool. Man, that took a little bit of time. There was so much foliage for the lizard to hide behind that, I kept on losing it. Anyway. Come along, Agro. Our Colossus awaits. And it is down... that way. So yeah, there should be a way to get into the Colossus's lair if we go around this wall. Okay, cool. Alright, hopefully I don't get lost. I would like to say, to do with the control scheme, there are a few things that I haven't mentioned yet. There are, you know, a few things you can do with aggro. This game was one of the first games that used, like, horse control. I think you could just hold, like, the go forward button, or the speed up button, and just sort of let the horse go. You don't even have to push forward, which I think is a really nice control scheme for controlling horses. Breath of the Wild also used it. And there's also a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with aggro, which I will get to at a later date. I actually would have to remind myself of some of the moves you can do, because this game does have a whole bunch of stuff that you just never use, and it's just there for thematic purposes. Okay, I swear to Christ, the Colossus is around here somewhere. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of sunlight, so kind of have to hope to find a patch so I can get steered in the right direction. God, I forgot how much of a labyrinth this one is to get to sometimes. I think there's one that's literally in a labyrinth. Hopefully. Wait, are we going the wrong direction? It's that way, so... I think I was going on the wrong path, crap. Alright, pretty sure I'm on the right path now. God, I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Okay, got some sunlight. Alright, I swear to God if this path doesn't wide around to the place that I need to get to. This seems correct, I think. Yeah, if we wind around here, it should be where those clouds are. And, oh, there's another altar. Well, might as well pick up the lizard while we're here. Jesus. I did not expect to get so many lizards at altars this episode, not gonna lie. Again, I shall be back in a second, because I don't want to waste people's time with me trying to shoot a damn lizard. There we go. That one was way easier to get. Because of the lack of foliage. Now that's an entrance. Okay. Oh, it's been a long time coming, Hydrus, but I'm finally gonna get to you. This is probably gonna be one of the longer Colossus videos, because the journey to get here was actually so damn long. At least I got to show off a lot of the world, so I'm happy about that. Okay, this has to be the right location. Yes, okay. Stay here, aggro. This won't take long. Even though that was a long journey, I'm a little bit opposed to cutting the journey times, because that is a lot of what this game is, and it's a lot of what you do. It is journeying. So I feel like I would have to, you know, show it off at least quite a bit and hopefully be able to talk about it. That was why I had so much trouble the first time around trying to do a Let's Play of this game. I wasn't skilled enough to commentate while having a lot of nothing take place. Alright, where are you? Should be around directly below. This one's a little bit hazy on details. Well, let's start testing some stuff out. Now you may notice this Colossus is a little bit different because this one has electricity running through its body. So we have to be very careful, especially considering we're in water. Let's get its attention. Can you even hear us underwater? Never even thought of that. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Notice me. Alright. Hopefully, you'll notice that I'm here. Alright, there we go. And what we have to do is dodge the electricity and... Right here, right here, right here! God damn it, Wanda! Ah, the fur was right there! Damn it. But yeah, you have to sort of try and lure it up in a weird way, and then you have to grab onto the tail. Ah, Wanda, come on! I know you're not the best swimmer in the world, but... girls are watching, man. Alright, second try, I can do this. I wonder if it'll be easier to jump from there. Okay, if I miss this time, then I'll give it a go. Mind the electricity, mind the electricity. Oh god, oh jeez. Okay. Grab on, Wanda! Alright, then we have to wait for it to surface. Run. And basically work our way up its body. And then we have to also be careful of its freaking, fins? They're not even fins, they're more like spires. We have to work on the spires because, they will actually stop us from progressing, and then there should be minor sigils located on its body. God. Every single new Colossus, there's like a new thing that comes along which, shows off the tech and, like, the remake. Like, a whole bunch. Okay, minor sigil. With this one, it's definitely the water effects on the fur. I mean, damn, that looks good. Okay. One spire taken care of. You know, in theory, this Colossus could probably just, you know, completely submerge its entire body. Ah! And then I'd really be up this lake without a paddle. Alright, another spire taken care of. And move up. Also, because of the way that this game looks now, and with the improved graphics, it's actually way easier to tell when it's about to submerge itself and where the water line is. Because I remember that being something I had trouble with. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. About to die, about to die. Damn it! I don't know why it went dormant again. Oh shit. Come on, Wanda, swim up. Please don't drown. Alright, just regain our grip, buddy. It's okay. We'll get it the second time. Come on, Hydrus. Good old tasty Wanda here for you to chow down on. Don't submerge yourself even more. There we go. Alright, I can't remember if we have to start all over again at the end of the Colossus's tail, but hopefully not. Got a little bit electrocuted. It's fine. Okay, it seems like we will. Crap. We'll just have to be quicker then. And thankfully, I can afford to do that because now I've taken out all of the spires, so I can run up the Colossus's back. And... Submerge yourself, please. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Grab on. I thought I was about to knock over the tower for a second. Okay, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. Please don't take too long. Jump over this. Wander! I swear to Christ, man. Don't jank out on me now. Alright, 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 alright. Let's get to that spire. Go! Quickly, before it tries. There we go. Alright. Submerge yourself. I swear to Christ. Here we go. One stab. If I'm lucky, you'll only take one more. Ah, shit. Every time it goes underwater, I can't stab. Only needed the two. God, I can't believe this is the second time I'm trying to run away from black tentacles in the lake/body of water. God, where are they coming from? I think these ones are even worse because they can just literally come up from below you. They're down there. Swim, Wanda! Swim to safety! There is no safety. And now we've killed Hydrus, one of my personal favourite Colossus to fight. And once again, this remake does an absolutely stellar job of showing off its improvements, both technically, artistically, and... well, you get the idea. So, on the next episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus... I'll be honest, I can't actually remember the Colossus' name. I'm going to have to look that up. I'll see you guys next time. Aggro, you don't remember the Colossus' name, do you? Yeah, I didn't expect you to.